Hey, what's going on, Freedomers? Why you must study? Because you must study so ignorance isn't your enemy. Because the greatest enemy is ignorance, or the greatest, uh, yeah, the biggest problem is ignorance. And ignorance comes in many forms. Ignorance comes in fear. Ignorance comes in doubt. And I suffer. I'm growing through all of these things. Ignorance comes in doubt. Ignorance comes in fear. Ignorance comes in non-action. Ignorance comes in friendships. Ignorance comes in relationships. Ignorance comes in um, lack. Ignorance comes in lack of action. Ignorance comes in so many different forms, faces, shapes, relationships, situations, businesses, etc., etc. Two, a mentor helps you quicken the process. Not the journey, but the process. The journey is like I'm killing this mindset of the journey and starting to figure out. So I'm just gonna hijack the process, because a lot of the times we make our journey too long instead of enduring the process and eating up the process. Um, Books, courses, platforms are people. They're distant mentors. Free game or content can change your life if you allow it, and it has for me. Um, you must honor your craft, and that's something that I'm growing through right now. Like really honoring what I told myself um, I was gonna do, my craft, my business, the skill I was gonna learn. Um, and I think what Spirit just told me is don't focus on the results. No, don't focus on the money or like the fancy lifestyle and the materials, but focus on your craft, because your craft will get you the money. Um, Study brings prediction and preparation, prediction of income and preparation of better opportunity. Prediction of income and preparation of better opportunity. Because if you don't study, you can't predict. You won't know what's coming next. And that's what I'm learning. That's what I was wondering to myself this morning. Like, why can't I predict certain things? Because I just realized I haven't been studying enough. When you lack study and real or understanding, you lack prediction. Like, you can predict when your money's coming in, how it's gonna happen, etc., etc. And preparation of a larger, better, stronger, faster opportunity. You won't be arrogant in your personality, thinking you made it, and that's the quickest way to fail or failure. Because a lot of times when you don't study, you often are arrogant about in your personality about what you think is and what you think isn't, and you often walk around quite pompous, like, oh, I know it all. And the Spirit told me is, you want to be humble in learning and modest in action. And humble, I don't like the word humble. Um, Humble means to think lowly of self, but I've learned that there is a time to be humble, and that's when you're actually learning. Like, I mean, like, you can't do without this person, meaning you can't get this shit anywhere else. And or you're not, and I don't mean humility in to a savage, meaning like somebody who's abusing you. I mean humble to somebody who's integral and really knows way more than you fucking do. Okay? Um, Humble in really learning from somebody who's really integral. You know what I'm saying? And modest meaning we are very selective, very reserved about what you do, very, very particular about in your actions. You feel what I'm saying? But when it comes to learning, this is where I fuck up at. I'm not humble in action, in learning. Because meaning like you're like a baby. You don't know nothing. Either you need two things. You need somebody to hold your hand, or you need somebody to tell you what to do, or not tell you not gonna tell you what to do per se, but like, well, yeah, tell you what to do, and you fucking do it, and don't even question it, like a parent. You know what I'm saying? So be humble in learning, but be modest in action. I don't like humility, but there is a time for humility. There is a time for like really saying I'm less than what I think I am. You know what I'm saying? And you have to admit that so you can grow stronger. So that's why you must study.